Now we are going to see second chapter, that is compound interest. Okay, in that second A, exercise number is second A. Okay, first sum is rupees 16,000 is invested at 5% compound interest compounded per annum. Okay, we need to fill up the um, dashes. Okay, so here what they have given here: initial amount, interest, final amount. We had initial amount as 16,000. Okay, then second one, it is compounded per annum. Compound interest is nothing but the interest will get added to the uh, principal amount, and then for the next year again the added principal amount will be taken, and then it will be multiplied with the interest. Okay, so initial amount is 16,000. Rate of interest for all the years. Okay, 5%. Here we are not going to use a formula, so we are going to find for each year. Okay, so first year 5%. 5% is nothing but 0.05. That is 5 by 100. That can be written as 0.05. So in the first year, 16,000 into 0.05 will get 800 rupees. Okay, this 800 rupees will be added to this 16,000, and that will be considered as a principal amount for next year. I mean second year. So we got 16,800 into rate of interest 0.05. The answer will be 840. Again, this 840 will be added to this principal amount, 16,800 plus 840. Okay, we'll get 17,640. So into 0.05. So again we'll get a 882. That 882, that is a compound interest that will get added to this 17,640. So 18,522 into 0.05. Again for this we'll get interest, that is 926, that will get added to this principal amount. I mean 18,522 plus 926. What will get 19,448. Okay, into 0.05 will get 972. Okay, so finally the amount will be 2420. That is 20,420. Okay, that's what I filled in the table. Okay, for your understanding, I have given all this. But you have to write, you have to give the, you have to show the calculations. Next sum. Okay, calculate the amount and the compound interest. We should calculate both the amount and the compound interest. Amount is 6,000, year 3 years, 5% per year. Okay, 5% means it's nothing but 0.05. Okay, so interest for the first year will be 6,000 into 0.05, will get 300. That 300 will get added to the 6,000. So 6,000 plus 300, 6,300. Again, for the say interest for the second year, we have to take the 3,000, 6,300 as the principal amount into 0.05. So 315. This will get added to the this principal amount, 6,300. We'll get 6,615. Finally, the third year also we need to find out. So final answer, the amount is 6,945.75. Okay. In the second, one more sum is there. That is rupees 8,000 in 2.5 years at 15% per annum. 15% means nothing but 0.15. Okay, principal amount is 8,000. So 8,000 into 15, 0.15. So we'll get 1,200. Okay, this 1,200 will get added to this 8,000. So we'll get 9,200. That is for first year. For second year, 9,200 into 0.15. Okay, 1380 is the compound interest. So the amount will be 9,200 plus 1,380 is equal to 10,580. Okay, so 2 years we calculated interest for 2 years, interest and amount. Now again here they have given 2.5 years. 2.5 years, that just means that means half year. For a half year we need to find out the interest, because the interest is compounded for half of the year. Okay, half year means it's nothing but we need to divide by 2, because half one by 2. Okay, so 10,580 into 0.15 divided by 2 will get 793.50. So the amount getting for 2.5 years is equal to 11,373.50. Okay, so we need to find out the total interest. Total interest is nothing but answer what we are getting now, that minus initial principal amount. Okay, so 11,373.50 minus 8,000. Okay, uh, that is the rate interest, 3,373.50. Next, third sum. Calculate the amount and the compound interest on rupees 4,600 in 2 years, when the rate of interest for successive years are 10% and 12% respectively. Actually, a rate of interest is varying here. Okay, for the first year it is 10%, that is 0.10. For the second year it is 12%, that is 0.12. So first year we need to multiply the principal amount into 0.110. We'll get 460. That 460 as usual will get added to the principal amount 4,600. So 5, the answer will be 5,060. Okay, now for the second year we should consider this as a principal amount. So 5,060 into a rate of interest 12%. So 0.12. Will the answer will be 60,720. Okay. Sorry, 607.20, 607.20 paise. So the amount will be, we should add this one, this 607.20 to 5060. So the amount will be 5667.20. Total interest as usual, we should take this amount and we should minus the initial principal amount, will get the interest. Okay. In third question, next sum. Here, next sum is the principal amount is 16,000 in 3 years, where the rate of interest for successive years are 10%, 14%, and 15% respectively. Okay, here they have given the principal amount and years 3. Okay, so the first year rate of interest is 10%, that is 0.10. For the second year, the rate of interest is 14%, that is 0.14. For the third year, the rate of interest is 15%, so that is 0.15. So we need to take the principal amount for each and every year. We should multiply it with the interest. Okay, so the interest amount will get, that interest amount will get added to the principal amount. Okay, so like that if we do, we'll get the answer. Okay, we'll get the answer. The amount finally, the amount will be 23,073.60. Okay, only the interest. When they asked only the interest, for that we should take this final amount minus initial principal amount, that is minus 16,000. So we'll get 7073.60. Now we'll see the fourth sum. Find the compound interest correct to the nearest rupee. Nothing but the answer what we are getting now, that should be corrected to the nearest rupee. Okay. So the principal amount is 2,400 for 2.5 years. Again here 1.5 year is there. Okay. 5% per annum. 5% means 0.05. Okay. First, so we need to find out the interest for the first year. Interest and amount for the first year. Okay. So we should multiply the 2,400 into 0.05. We'll get interest rate will be 120. So the amount will be 2,400 plus 120, 2,520. So interest for the second year, this amount we have to take. Okay. 2,520 into 0.05 will get 126. Okay. So here also we are finding the amount. Interest for 6 months, already I told, if they ask 6 months, you just do the multiply the amount with interest and get it divided by 2. So we'll get 66.15. Okay, 66.15 is nothing but 66. Okay, so here the amount will be 2712. Okay, total interest we need to find out, that is 2712 minus 2400, we'll get 312. Okay, next sum, calculate the compound interest for the second year on 8,000 invested for 3 years at 10% per annum. So here only for 2 years, if you find only for 2 years, that is enough, because they are asking the second year. They are asking the compound interest for the second year. So what I have written, principal amount, then rate of interest, then principal amount into rate of interest, 800 will get. Then this 800 should get I should get added to this 8,000. So 8,800. So interest for the second year, we need to take this amount 8,800 into 0.10. So 880. The amount will be 9680. Okay. This is enough. If you find this is enough. But by mistake, I have done for the third year also. So you need not find out this one. I mean, for the third year, no. This is by mistake. I have done this one. You can leave this one. Okay. We'll see the next sum. Next sum, sixth sum. No, I forgot to write the page number. Okay, so this is the sixth sum. In that, A borrowed rupees 2,500 from B at 12% per annum compound interest. After 2 years, A gave 2,936 and a watch to B to clear the amount. Find the cost of the watch. Okay. The amount borrowed by A is 2,500, that is from B. Okay. Rate of interest 12%. Okay. So for the first year, we need to calculate the interest. That is 300. Okay. Amount becomes 2,800. The rate of interest for the second year, because there are 2 years. So for the second year also we need to find out. For the second year, the interest will be 336, amount will be 3136. Okay. But after 2 years, how much A given to B is 2936. It is given. Okay. Under watch. So 2936. The amount given is 2936 under watch. How much A borrow? 2500. So the amount is 3136 minus 2936. Okay, we'll get 200. So 200 is the price of the watch. A gave to B is 2936. Okay. And a watch. So 3136 minus 2936. Only 200. The 200 cost of the watch is 200. Okay, next one, seventh one. How much will rupees 50,000 amount to in 3 years compounded yearly if the rate of interest for the successive years 6%, 8% and 10% respectively? This is the usual sum. Okay. A principal amount is 50,000. Rate of interest 6%, that is 0.06. So for the first year, 50,000 into 0.06 will get 3,000. That 3,000 plus 50,000 is equal to 53,000. But second year, the interest is varying. Rate of interest for the second year is 8%, that is 0.08. So we need to multiply 53,000 into 0.08, we'll get 4,240. Okay, then 53,000 plus 4,240 is equal to 57,240. Then rate of interest for the third year is again 10%. No, yes, 10%, not again. 10% means 0.10. Okay, the amount in the third year is 62964. Okay, next one, eighth sum. Meenal lends rupees 75,000 at compound interest for 3 years. If the rate of interest for the first 2 years is 15% per year, and for the third year it is 16%. Calculate the sum Meenal will get at the end of the third year. Okay, Meena lends rupees 75,000. Okay, for 3 years, which is compounded annually. For the first 2 years, the rate of interest is 15%. 15 means nothing but 0.15. That is 15 by 100. We can write it as 0.15. Okay, amount will be 75,000 into 0.15. So we'll get 11,250. This is the interest. Amount becomes 86,250. Again, for another second year, the same rate of interest 15%. We should take this amount 86,250 into 0.15. We'll get 12,937.50. The amount becomes 99,187.50. Okay, for the third year, the interest is different. For the third year, the rate of interest is 16%, that is 0.16. So the interest will be 99,187.50 into 0.16. Interest will be 15,878. The amount got by Meena is the amount is 99,187.50 plus 15,870. So finally the amount got by Meena is um yeah 1 lakh 1,15,057.50. Okay, next sum. Ninth sum. Govind borrows 18,000 at 10% simple interest. He immediately invests the money borrowed at 10% compound interest compounded half yearly. How much money does Govind gain in 1 year? Here what's happening, he got money from someone else. Okay, that is a Govind borrowed 18,000. But this is at simple interest. A simple interest means the amount will remain the same. Okay, I mean the interest is not getting compounded annually. So for simple interest, the formula is 18,000 into ER. Sorry. The formula rate of interest is 10%. That is 0.10. The simple interest for the 1 year is formula is PRT by 100. Principal amount or rate of interest into T time period. Okay. Here rate of interest already we converted the like 0.10. So 18,000 into 0.10 into time period 1 year. So 1 year. So the simple interest for 1 year is 1,800. What he did, he invested the same money, that is 18,000, for compound interest, which is getting compounded half yearly. Okay, once in 6 months. So the amount invested in compound interest is 18,000. Okay. So compound interest for 18,000 is 18,000 into 0.10 because the interest rate is same 0.10, but here it is getting compounded half yearly, no? So that's why we should divide it by 2. So 1,800 by 2 is equal to 900. Okay, the amount in half year becomes, that is the amount, principal amount 18,000 becomes 18,900 in 6 months, in another 6 months. Okay, so this amount will be taken into consideration and we should do the calculation with this one for another half year. That is 18,900 into 0.110. Okay, by 2. Okay, so we'll get 945. So the amount for 1 year will be 18,900 plus 945, we'll get 19,845. Only the interest, simple interest paid by Govind is 1,800. Compound interest gained by Govind. Compound interest gained by Govind is 8045. Okay, so the money gained by Govind is 1,845 minus 1,800, only 45 rupees. Okay, we'll see the next sum, 10th one. Find the compound interest on 4,000 occurred in 3 years when the rate of interest is 8% for the first year and 10% per year for the second and third year. This is the usual sum. So the principal amount is 4,000. Rate of interest for the first year is 8%, that is 0.08. Compound interest for the first year is 4,000 into 0.08 is equal to 320. This 320 should get added to 4,000. So the amount in the first year becomes 4,320. Rate of interest for the second year is the same, is 10%, that is 0.10. So amount in the second year is 4320 into 0.10. We'll get 432. We should add this amount with the principal amount. So 4320 plus 432 will get 4752. Rate of interest for the second year again 10%, so 0.10. So we'll take this amount 4752 into 0.10. Okay, so we'll get 475.20. The amount will be 4752 plus 475.20. So the amount will be 5227.20. So total compound interest gain is and the final amount minus principal amount. 5227.20 minus 4,000. So we'll get 1227.20. Okay, thank you. If you like this video, please subscribe.